So this story starts out like any other Batman story. Joker escapes Arkham. So does freaking Penguin. They're after the same thing, millions of dollars hidden in a cemetery. He quickly gets Penguin out of the way, but Batman ends up chasing Joker instead of Penguin, leaving him to try to find the money in the cemetery, while Joker has fun running from Batman. He thinks he finds it, but mistakenly finds Dracula's freaking tomb. He gets cut while trying to open it. Of course, when he finds out there's no money in it, he gets mad but drops some blood on the freaking corpse, which is enough to wake this motherfucker up. And while this is going on, Batman's about to leave Joker hanging. Well, actually, Batman was about to help him up, but then he realizes Joker has his joy buzzer and pulls back, and Joker was like, well, that was close. Alright, see you later, Batman. I'm about to escape. But then he realizes, oh shit, joy buzzer plus water equals I'm fucked. Batman ends up thinking the Joker's dead. In the Joker's demise, Dracula will rise. He gets his first meal since being back. He then comes to his senses and says, hey yo bro, look, I'm gonna need me a human servant because I need someone to block my coffin during the day to make sure no one tries to kill me. Penguin's like, hell nah, listen, I'm a cobblepot and I'm not about that serving bullshit. He says, bitch, I don't remember this being an option, and hypnotizes his ass damn near Tsukuyomi style into serving him for the rest of the movie. He then takes a look at the city and says, bro, I know I've been asleep for a hot minute, but Transylvania is built different now. Penguin's like, nah, bro, this ain't Transylvania, this is Gotham. Then like, well, fuck it, it's time to assert my dominance then. I'm about to take this bitch over. Then for a week straight, he's been making people go missing, causing all the Amber Alerts, turning more people and getting some more blood for himself. And when Batman happens upon this, he tries to give him, look, all the combos, I'm talking 20-piece, no biscuit. But then he realizes, bruh, these bitches ain't going down. Meanwhile, Dracula's still in the basement getting his drip back in order. He's also thinking about the Batman like, bruh, I'm not gonna lie, he actually fly trying to be me. Later on, he returns to full freaking strength. He then tells all the dead homies, hey yo, wake up, we about to take this damn city over. I'm talking all the blood better be spent and running down the harbor. And when y'all taking to the streets, we going for the elites. I'm talking about every rich motherfucker up here. And Penguin's like, well bro, if you going for rich people besides me, man, there's one motherfucker you need to meet. And he pulls up in Bruce Wayne's party. He then tries to pull a Mr. Steel girl with Bruce's date. While he's right there, he then introduces himself as Alucard, of course. Talks to him like, yeah, bro, I'm here from Europe, and I'm just out here trying to find out more about your Batman. He reminds me of another legend back at home, both back in ancient times and in modern times. And I believe they both have some kind of weird connection. Then mid-conversation, he tries to hypnotize his ass and go off on his own so Dracula can turn him. And this would have been the end of the movie right there if Alfred didn't have his freaking back. He then lets him out of the trance to not cause a disturbance. So because he couldn't get him, he went to another person, a servant refilling the wine in the cellar. He was really pissed off about the Bruce Wayne thing and actually kind of took it out on him. Meanwhile, Alfred's keeping the rest of the servants in check and sees the guy that went down to the cellar without anything in his hand. He then tries to reprimand him and looks in the mirror and then realizes, bitch, where'd your reflection go? Dracula then leaves the party already being well fed, but not before seeing Bruce Wayne's date off. So later on, he finally actually meets Batman. Of course, he's like, bro, we're not that much alike, except I'm actually built different, so you can't really do much against me. And of course, he gets proven right, because when Batman tries to attack him, he proves he was a member of the Weaving Nation before Weaving was even a thing. And then he sniffs the blade, and he's like, my ninja, is that garlic? And knocks Batman away immediately. Like, yeah, bro, I'm not gonna let that shit hit me. Batman was like, okay, I'm gonna throw it then. Weave, 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 weave. Bitch, you're gonna have to do better than that. Then at one point, he finally gets tired of weaving and then says, okay, Batman, sit the fuck down. Of course, he throws down the garlic pellets, making Dracula fall back, but even then, he's not done. Then he tries to grappling hook shit. He's like, what the fuck is this? Cuts this shit. Then Batman pulls out another one, swings it. And he's like, okay, bro, what's wrong with you? I can fly. Why don't you do this shit? Like, oh, yeah, of course, because you're a freaking man. And I'm about to feast on your blood and turn you into my servant. While I love Dracula, I cannot lie. The only reason this movie ain't over in seconds is because he's playing with his food. He was this close to eating Batman, and then next thing you know, that sun came up. Now he got to run from the sun like Akaza from Demon Slayer. Batman came back to the crib with nightmares of this man. Also, a little fun thing about this story, Joker didn't die. And he's still on the hunt for that cemetery treasure. He finds Dracula sleeping, and then Dracula's like, oh, good, a wake-up snack. Ah, shit, no. Even Penguin's like, okay, yeah, that's just nasty. Which then leads me to another good Joker moment from this series. Because when he's vampirized, the first thing he does is go to a blood bank and shows off how terrifying this motherfucker really looks. And then a fight with Batman, giving us one of his most terrifying and unhinged scenes, which is him completely covered in blood, feeding on all this blood Batman done dropped on him. He then keeps him in a cage and feeds him blood until he can find a cure for him that works, which he then does and arms up on and getting ready for the final fight. Meanwhile, Dracula then caught Vicky Vale trying to turn her into his bride. Batman then pulls up in the cave curing everyone, stops the ritual from restoring Dracula's bride, and has a final fight with Dracula where Dracula is tired of this shit. He then chases his ass all the way to the Batcave where he fucks him up. But Alfred once again got Batman's back and is like, alright bro, time for you to get killed. Then hits him with it. Now he's like, oh, I'm dying, you motherfuckers. Bullshit, brother, she ain't doing nothing. Then he swiftly takes out Alfred and tells Batman, listen, you may have cured them from that bullshit since they were still humans, but bro, I am truly a supernatural being. This ain't shit. But now this is where the power of plot really kicks in, because during this whole movie, before Dracula was even brought back to life, Wayne Enterprise had made a machine that could collect solar energy and store it as pure sunlight, to which Batman just opened that bitch up and let it go out, which Bruce Wayne actually explained what the machine was at the party he was at earlier, leading Dracula to finally understand, oh shit, you're Bruce Wayne. With Bruce answering that shit while flexing, nah bruh, I'm the fucking Batman. And you're about to be dust. So later bruh. But even Batman was like, nah, I ain't gonna let you burn to a crisp all the way, bruh. I'm about to send you myself. And then punched him to dust. RP to a real one. You shouldn't have played with your food.